Good morning, everyone. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I have my coffee, of course, in my mug. And it's time for me to come on here and let you all know. I know that I let you know in a community post on my YouTube and on my Patreon that I also let you know in an individual post, screenshots of my tweets. But last week, my mother passed away early in the morning. And this is a dedication video on my projects to my mom. And I want you all to know that my mom was my biggest supporter, my biggest rock. She was my biggest cheerleader. She believed in me and anything that I could do. And she's, I feel her spirit with me still. And that's why I have to keep going and I have to keep continuing my dreams for her. Because when my dreams thrive, then her spirit thrives. So I wanted to make this video dedicated to my mom, and let you know that I'm gonna be okay. Grief is very complicated. It's no right or wrong way to grieve. It all comes differently for each person. It's very unique to each person, and there's nothing to be ashamed about for grieving a certain way. And I just have to accept it. We have to accept it. That I'm going to be in mourning and in grief for my mom. The other thing that I wanted to say is I am usually online a lot, and I do a lot of videos. I do this Patreon because, as you know, that's part of my dream, is to make video content and to make writing and poetry and to just make content for the internet and my infographics. But now that my mom has passed and my dad is still here, I now have a huge responsibility to take care of my dad and take care of myself and take care of our family. So, with that being said, I'm still going to try to work hard, especially on my Patreon, to deliver content and keep going, because my work makes me happy and gives me joy. So, I have to warn you that it is possible that I may not, for a while, I don't know how long, may not be able to deliver as much content as I was planning to before any of this happened. Because above all, now, besides my mom, I have a person, my dad's my person, that I have to make sure is okay and taken care of. And that is a lot of responsibility for a 24-year-old. But I'm very mature and I have an old soul. So I know that I can do it. But yeah, I filmed this video on my iPhone because I wanted to make it as simple and as easy for me as possible, because I knew that making this video was going to be really hard. And if you're wondering why I'm not crying, I promise you that I've been crying a lot. And that I've been having my moments. But I have to keep my head up high, because I know that's what my mom would want. She would tell me, I got to get back to it. You know what I mean? I even have tears in my eyes thinking of her giving me a pep talk, because she always knew what to say, because she believed in me so much, and I know that she still does. So I wanted to check in and let you all know how this is going to work for the time being. I know, and I said in my community post, this gives me so much joy to do this work, that I know eventually my mom would want me to pick up this camera, get out my laptop, break out a notepad, and do my thing. Because when our community thrives, my mom's spirit thrives. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I will see you soon, but in the meanwhile, you know what's going on. So thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.